Most people who use Claude treat it like a general purpose chatbot. They open it up, type what they need, maybe paste in some additional context, and then go from there. But that's the least powerful way to use it. People who get the most out of Claude aren't prompting harder. Instead, they're installing in plugins, bundles that give Claude specialized tools, skills, and knowledge for their specific job. The difference is like comparing a Swiss Army knife to a fully stocked workshop. And in this video, I'll show you how Cowork plugins work, as well as how to set them up. First, let me show you guys where you can grab a specific plugin at. So all we need to do is click this plus icon over here, and it says add files, connectors, and more. So if you click on that, then you'll see plugins. And I already have 3 installed on my instance on this computer, which is data, productivity, and marketing. But you can manage plugins over here as well as add in plugins. And if you notice that manage plugins, it is the same logo as this customize. So 2 different options on how to get there. You can see in our customize side, we have our skills, also our connectors, and then you have personal plugins, which we can add a plugin over here as well. And you can see I have data, productivity, as well as marketing. Now I'm going to go over here and click this plus icon to jump into the plugins. And what we can do is create a plugin with Claude. We could upload a plugin, or we could browse the plugins that are already built. So before we even upload a plugin or create a plugin, let's jump into browse plugins, because some of the things that you're going to try to automate already might be in here. So why waste any specific time? Take a look at what is pre-built and fine tune that. So we're going to click browse plugins, and you can see what we have over here is by Anthropic and partners. So I assume in the future that there's going to be hundreds of plugins that you could install. Some might have a monthly premium associated with it. Some might be free. I'm not too sure where this market is going to completely go towards in the future, but that's kind of where I could see it being. So starting off, we have data. Now, I had a full video talking about the data plugin, 40 plus minutes. If you want to take a look at that with 10 different test scenarios, I'm sure there's dozens of other scenarios that you could take a look at as well. But you can see it has this manage button because I've already installed it. Then there's a marketing plugin, as well as productivity. Now, I haven't fully dived into productivity as of yet, but it also looks like there's an option to update this plugin. So you can see it has 1.00 to 1.1. So we'll manage that here in a second. Jumping into the next section, we have enterprise search. So search across all your company's tools in one place, find anything across email, chat, documents, wikis without switching between apps. You have a sales, so prospect, craft outreach, and build deal strategies faster, prep for calls, manage your pipeline, and write personalized messages that moves forward. A finance plugin over here, so finance and accounting workflows from journal entries. A legal plugin, speed up contract reviews, NDA triage, and competitive workflows for in-house legal teams. Now, I will say I had a family friend look at this for the legal plugin. They weren't super impressed with it, at least for what they specifically use it for. But obviously I am not a lawyer, so I'm not going to chime in directly on that. Then we have customer support. So tickets, responses, escalation issues, and build your knowledge base, research customer context. You have product management, bio research, Slack by Salesforce, so Slack integration for searching messages, sending communication, managing Apollo. So they've, honestly, over the last week or so, they've added a lot of these in here. Common Room, turn Common Room into your go-to-market co-pilot, and engineering over here, human resources, design, operation, and brand voice. Yeah, because I want to say when I was recording the course, they only had like 8 or 9 of these, and you can see they have 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18 different plugins available to you. And there's now third-party ones like Slack by Salesforce, as well as Apollo. So let's say we wanted to take a look at a specific plugin. Hey, I want to use, and which one are we going to use now? Let's say we want to use customer support. Let's say we want to use the sales plugin. So let's take a look at that one over here. So before I install it, we have the same exact text on the last screen and says, try asking prep for my next sales call, process my call notes and follow-ups, review my pipeline for risks and next steps, research a project before outreach, draft personalized outreach for a prospect, build a sales forecast with scenario analysis. So we're going to click install on there. It literally takes 2 seconds. And you can see over here, it says sales is installed and ready to use. Go to customize. So we can say customize the sales plugin for me based off of my company, which that auto populated. And click let's go. Although it kind of bugged out right now. Make sure you choose a folder. All right, I chose a new folder because I didn't want to interrupt the other project. It was still not allowing me to click it. All I did is delete the Y and add it back in just like this. And now we can say, let's go. So we're customizing this plugin. This is automatically what populated once we installed that plugin. And I'll show you all the sections of a plugin here in a second. But you can see that this automatically brings us into our chat, which we've been using for Cowork. And you'll notice a few other things populates as well. So I'm just going to let this run in the background and I'll be ready once it's done. Okay, so it took a few minutes and you can see over here we have different skills. So we have a Cowork plugin customizer. We have something called draft outreach, call prep, and then daily briefing, which I assume are all going to be in this specific plugin. We also have a connector into Notion. So connectors will be part of a plugin as well. And we can take a look at that here in a second. And it probably took about, 3 or 4 minutes to go through and get this ready. So let me check the remaining files for references. Good, I've gathered enough context from Notion. Let me set up the to-do list, ask you a few questions before making changes. Found what I need from Notion in your profile. A couple things I need your input before I make changes. So it's like what consulting title when doing outreach. So data science consultant, freelance, or data and automation consultant. I'm going to go with the data and automation. Then it says, can you describe what you help consulting clients with in one sentence? This becomes your value prop and outreach emails. And say, I help companies turn their data into actual insights. It's not terrible. I help companies automate repetitive workflows and build data pipelines using Python and NEN. And probably like 1 or 2. I'll say like a mix of 1 and 2. And then do you have any proof points, client wins you typically mention in outreach? Skip for now, I'll add these later. I don't want to put all my case studies in here. And this is going to update the skill based off of what I already have. I'll just fast forward to when this is ready. All right, so based off of that conversation and all the stuff that's in my global, it now updated my plugin over here. So it's filling in all this information, and I'll show you where global is here in a second as well. From searching Notion, then from your answers. So it updated this plugin. You can see it over here. We have our plugin, commands, skills, all this good stuff. So I'm just going to close that out here in a second. It even recommends connections. So it says Gmail as well as Google Calendar, which if you want to set these up, it literally takes 2 seconds. You can just click connect over here and it will load up this. Connect Claude to Gmail. And you can click continue as well. Hide these other emails. And then you can see it says Google allow. And I should probably make this a little bit full screen for you guys, but that's okay. And I'll click continue. Select all. Continue. Open up Claude. And now I have Gmail attached in here. So you want to do that with some other stuff, and you can see it says reconnect over here. Once you install the plugin file above and connect these 2 tools, the sales plugin will be fully wired up to your workflow. The one thing to add later is your proof points in the draft, outreach, even 2 to 3 real client results will make a big difference in cold outreach conversation. We're not going to do that in this particular video, but this is kind of just showing you how the setup works and things along that line. All right, I'm going to go back over here to customize now. And I just want to show you the different components of a plugin as well as updating. So first, we're going to take a look at the data plugin because I feel like most people here, at least subscribers of the channel, are into a little bit of data. So each plugin comes in with something called commands. So these are shortcuts that you put into chat to start something. So you can see /analyze. It says answer a data question from a quick lookup to a full analysis of a formal report. Usage /analyze natural language question. And it has all this information over here. Then you have like build dashboard, create viz, explore data, validate, or write query. So you could say, for example, and I'm going to go to this chat over here. Take a look at this spreadsheet in a folder and then put /analyze. And you can see analyze right over here. It populates and it says it's the data. And it says, would you like to analyze or know about your data? Now, I'm not obviously going to fill this out today, but this is a very helpful command. These are just shortcuts to kind of trigger a conversation. Then the next side of it, what we have in data and everything else, as well as those connectors. So I already showed you how in the sales side, it tried setting up Notion. It looked at Gmail as well as Google Calendar. So on our data, it recommends Snowflake, Databricks, BigQuery, Hex, which I've never heard of, Amplitude, never heard of, and Atlassian over here. So very common in there. And lastly, we have our different skills. So we have like a data extractor, we have a data exploration skill, data validation, visualization, interactive dashboard builder, SQL queries, as well as statistical analysis. And I find building out skills is very helpful. And you can just throw them all in one place over here. So a plugin encompasses these shortcut commands, which you put / in that specific command, the connectors to third-party services, which is going to be external outside of your computer. So anything not in your folder. And then you have the third side of it, which is a bunch of skills all in one spot. Again, you can access these by going over here. I'm just going to remove that so it doesn't keep prompting me. Plus plugins, and you can just set these up and you can grab a command right away or a skill. So for example, if I'm in data and I want to say data exploration, you can see /data exploration, and we already have this prompt outline over there. Okay, next I want to show you how to update. So let's say we want to go to productivity, and you'll see that it says update over here, update to 1.1. And I just click this update button, and it literally takes like 2 seconds to go through over here. And it says updated from 1 to 1.1. And if we go back over and try to add a new plugin in, so we're going to go to add plugin, you'll see productivity is now mentioned as 1.1. And here marketing has a dot saying marketing should be updated as well. But there is those. And obviously plugins, like I mentioned, are relatively new. So you should expect a lot of updates happening over the next few months. And that at a very basic level is how you use plugins. Again, just going back over here, I find some of these are going to be very useful depending on your specific use case. So for me, I personally use data quite a lot. I'm also going to be using marketing a lot as well for YouTube and other social media sites. I haven't explored marketing as much as I should. I've built my own skills, but I do plan on using marketing as well as productivity. And if you're in legal, maybe you want to use a legal plugin. If you have to manage a Slack channel, maybe you want to use Slack by Salesforce. If you're in HR, you use human resources over here. Essentially, Cowork is building out plugins for different sections of the business to make you a bit more efficient. And this is awesome because you can also help consult customers. Let's say you want to build automations for HR, you become an HR consultant, showing them how they could use this within specifically Claude Cowork. And that is a wrap for plugins within Claude Cowork. Hopefully you guys found this video valuable. If you did, make sure to subscribe to the channel. We're uploading a few other Cowork videos over the next few weeks. And if you want to learn even more about Cowork, I have a full 3-hour course here on the YouTube channel, going from how to download this and get it installed on your computer, all the way to building out 15 different automations. So make sure to check that video out, and I'll see you guys in another one.